the European Union has agreed to cut its emissions by 40% by 2030. Yes, indeed, America, it is true. On the subject of climate change, while American politicians feel as though climate change doesn't exist, our friends across the pond are making a commitment, and they're doubling down on their efforts to make sure that we have a clean and safe environment for everybody. And I think that's a great thing. I got to tell you, folks, it is one of those things that is really big, 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 big. So basically what it's going to do is part of the greenhouse gas emissions, they're going to cut it by 40% below their 1990 levels by 2030. It is the first substantive offer from any member of the international community ahead of the United Nations climate talks, which were supposed to be held in Paris in 2015. The agreement came the second day of a two-day meeting in the European Council, which followed a long night of haggling and figuring out how to do it. But I got to tell you, here's my thing about this, right? So we're not talking about the midterm elections just a bit, but you have folks here in Washington who believe, and across the United States that believe, the climate change, like the climate, climate isn't warming, climate isn't changing, right? And here in America, you have individuals that say, that's what's happening right here in the country. But all across the world, people are like, oh, wow, the world is really warming, right? We really have a climate change problem, right? The polar ice caps are melting, sea levels are rising, you have extreme temperatures on all fronts and all sides. And that says to me that we have a serious problem in this country. Right? A serious problem. But, well, I would even say beyond the country, globally, we have a serious problem. Yet still, Americans will continue to sort of deny the fact that the climate is truly warming. And this is just, it's mind-boggling to me, absolutely mind-boggling. All the scientists say it, the Europeans say it, the Asian Pacific Islanders say it. The world is saying we have a problem with climate change, but here in America, we have members of Congress, including the new chairman, which would be, Senator Inhofe from Oklahoma, will be the new chair of the Environmental and Public Works Commission in the United States Senate, right? After our shellacking, right? And he didn't even believe climate change exists. Like, oh no, it doesn't exist. It doesn't matter that, you have Superstorm Sandy. It doesn't matter that we have ridiculous floods and, we have earthquakes happening in Haiti. Oh no, the world's not warming. The sea level's rising, but it's okay. It's not man-made. It's just, where do people get this stuff from, America? Where do they get this from? Now for the next 2 years, we have to deal with people who are just ignorant to the fact that the earth is warming, and they're going to do everything in their power to be like, oh no, it's not warming. There's no warming problem. We don't have a warming issue in this country. And America, I got to tell you, we have a warming problem. The world knows it, including the EU, yet still nothing being done in America. Sad, shameless.